crazy.
What you got?
Because Cowboys gonna be fucking out for revenge, bro. The Eagles in trouble. I'm just gonna say.
Oh, the Eagles gonna be out there to get busy, man.
That's it.
That's what
You
it is,
already
man.
let me know, man. Give us a little solid countdown.
No, we live, bro.
Well, you know, man.
Hey, no, we always talking about this countdown
you got
shit.
the
I be
Eagles.
trying to get corporate on that.
The Eagles, man, the Eagles gonna do their thing, man. We lost, we taking our L's.
Man,
You know,
listen.
we got rid of the dude that talked because he should have been on his neck.
Listen.
Zach should have been on his neck.
This gonna be the
How you
greatest
the
thing.
linebacker and you like Kirk do some damage.
This is why Eagle Nation is gonna take it. We're gonna go ahead and take the Cowboys out. We're gonna get our wins
Lies and
in the
garbage.
division, right?
Right.
Now peep this.
Because we own the division
Now look, we might take one loss. We might take one loss against the Cowboys. We might split.
You already took it. Didn't we play
always
already?
do. We ain't played them.
Oh, my bad.
Calm down. You're doing too much.
That was last year.
Slow
So
your
you
butt.
beat up
man.
on you.
Calm down, John Coffey. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, so look, we gonna split with them because they gonna come back. They might get their lick back, right? But you know what the deciding factor is gonna be?
Which one is
Your
that?
trash secondary.
Negative.
Mm.
We're gonna split and have the same amount of wins
And
and
loss.
losses.
And you're gonna have a head-to-head.
No, we won't have a head-to-head. We will automatically be granted the division because we beat Green Bay and we beat the Jets. Y'all heard it right here. It's on record.
It ain't gonna matter. We gonna beat y'all, bro.
It's on record.
You heard what it is. They still looking for that. They still looking for that white boy. That had number 12 on his damn back. That killed 53 Cowboys. You ain't hear about him?
Oh, talking
In
about that
Texas.
bad man.
Man,
That
he
bad
killed
man.
53 Cowboys in Texas.
Ain't even go to jail for it.
They ain't go to
Hell, he
jail.
killed some lions
They
last
couldn't-
night.
They couldn't find him.
First of all, the Lions got cheated last night.
But they, hey,
He killed some lions last night.
The Lions,
Talk your
Lions
shit,
got
TJ.
cheated last night.
That's
I don't even want to
true.
talk. We all saw
Bruh, it was
what
down.
happened last night. I
NFL gotta
can't
do
even-
something about that, man.
I can't even speak.
They gotta
on
do
how
something about the referees, man.
ridiculous
And
that
it's
is.
like,
But a part of me is like that has always been a part of the game.
And
But
it's
you know what
It's
Right.
always, you know what I mean?
But you know what
It
though?
just, yeah,
do
everything's
referees got
polarized
a
now.
training camp or something, man? They need to go somewhere,
They
train,
do, but-
learn, or you either need to take. You know, you got enough old players that you can make referees, man.
Hell
That
no,
can be
you
a
can't.
job.
No, you know what I mean?
Hell no, you can't.
I want to figure out.
These motherfuckers have 100 grand on them. 100 grand on the Cowboys.
Before they put like the whole replay and
Mhm.
challenging
Yeah.
plays in action.
You got over it.
Where the hell the fuck was New York then? Because they always talking about they calling back to New York. Y'all ever notice that?
Yeah, they
Like,
never
oh,
look
we're
on
gonna
the
see
before
what
when
New
shit
York
fucked up.
says, you know, and it says this, woo, woo, woo. And then they chime into whoever the field judge is.
Right.
Like, come on, man. We seen it. Like people on TV seen the play.
Right.
Come on, man.
But at the end of the day, right, you got Green Bay fans are like, what call?
Right.
And that's just a game, though. You know what I'm
They seen
saying?
it too.
But you know what, man? I'm not.
They
neither one
saw
of
it,
them
but they ain't
fans.
gonna recognize it.
And it was what it was.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I agree with you,
Not in
but
public, but they know.
The New Orleans Aints said that shit too. I didn't say the Saints. The New Orleans Aints. Remember they was upset.
and that was
2 years
atrocious
in a row.
too. That was crazy too.
I think the Saints winning their division right now.
Hey, well, we in our
Yeah.
division. We on our division. So Dallas go get
No, they actually got it right now.
who?
Dallas got it.
Because y'all lost to Minnesota, right?
No,
No, Dallas still ain't got it because they lost.
Let me tell you something. We have a mirror record. It's 3-3.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Dallas has 2 wins in the division. That's the only reason they have.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We only
Yeah,
have
you're
one.
right. You're right.
So you know, right now they got it, but you know who the.
And we
real
gonna
team
hold
is.
that thing, man.
That shit
Come on,
sound
man.
good,
It's gonna be
Hey,
good, man.
Let me tell you
Cowboy
something.
fans,
Dallas
really-
is listen.
No,
listen.
hold. Give me one reprieve to what TJ said, right?
I think I said what you got.
Bruh, no, listen. That is such a cop out. Every time, even Stephen A. Everybody like, you Cowboy fans and that. Dude, every fucking year you expect your team to go to Super Bowl, right? You be like, man, no, hold on, not the Lions, because we talking about the Lions, but I'm talking about Philly.
Hey, facts. Big facts. Big
So
facts.
Philly, you like, yo, because y'all just recently got one. You got the organically the same squad that you had when you won the Super Bowl with. You got the somewhat, right? You still got your weapons. I'm just saying, hold on. But you like when the season started, everybody was at 0 this year. You like, Philly got this. We back.
we been
Wentz is
accident-
healthy.
We've been accident prone.
But I'm saying, but you had that mindset though.
Negative,
So,
negative.
but why is it a negative thing when the Cowboys say, you know what, we got a good squad on paper, we got one of the youngest core teams in the NFL, we got all the pieces.
Because the Cowboys don't put no money behind their team. And they
What are you talking about? That's
Not
the
really.
man. Come on, that's one of the highest paid
What'd he say?
franchises.
What'd he say? It was big smart ass. Get on my nerve. I got one reprieve.
Just
this is my reprieve. Alabama fans, Dallas Cowboy fans, one of the fucking same.
How? No, you can't say that. You can't say that. Alabama has won recently.
I'm finna shut them up, y'all.
Recently is an understatement, bro.
What's your college team?
Alabama. Roll Tide, by the way.
Who's your NFL team?
Cowboys. But here's my point.
I'm
not delusional.
Cowboy fans.
But look, I'm not delusional.
Down there, I'm over talking.
Stop it. I'm not delusional in any way. I'm not delusional in any way. If I say the Cowboys suck, the motherfuckers suck. I say the shit.
You just said
this is
but dog, every team is 32 teams in the NFL.
Watch the transitions.
If you show up and say, hell, the Cleveland Browns like, we going to the Super Bowl.
Dallas Cowboy fans, right?
Every team says
Alabama
that.
fans, right? Right?
Every team don't say that.
They kind of just like.
Because everybody starts at zero.
Listen. Alabama fans, Cowboy fans, they like DMX fans. He ain't going back to rehab.
Oh wow. Why you gonna be
The only reason he went back to rehab.
The
only reason he went back to rehab.
Horrible segue, by the way.
It was horrible. But I'm not done talking about Dallas.
That's good.
I'm not talking about Dallas.
I'm not done talking about Dallas.
They wet the bed 3 weeks in a row.
Let's get on.
They're gonna wet the bed some more in these next 10 weeks.
Let's find out why Dallas is dropping the ball. Texas as a whole is dropping the ball on the whole political side. So this weekend or this week, I'm sorry, man, I heard it. I heard. So it was weeks after, you know, our overall citizen,
after the
10-year citizen.
Okay.
And we right back in, like, not, I can't even say we, but Texas is right back in the limelight.
Okay.
As far as, here it is, you have a white cop that just shot a black female inside her house.
Mm-hmm.
That was, from what I hear, she was playing with her nephew or something like
Playing video games.
From my understanding, the other thing, the neighbor called the cops just for a welfare check or something.
Because he saw the doors open, the lights was on, but he wasn't seeing
But you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy part, she got a screen door which was closed. So
it was a cool night in Texas. Getting that breeze, letting the air through.
The breeze in.
We all did that before.
But when you get there, you don't welfare. You're not actually doing a welfare check.
Bruh.
You get there and you look and you see you don't even
know.
Nothing.
You parked up the road first of all.
No sirens or nothing.
No, they're not going any door. You walk past 2 open doors.
He wish he never called.
You open the fence.
Said he wish he never called.
And to go to the window.
The neighbor said he wish he never called. Now.
So why did he shoot her through the window? Is my question.
Because that's where he saw that.
He saw her. He just saw something. He never announced. Police, cop, nothing.
Never knocked on the door. Fort Worth PD doing a welfare check.
You know he's already charged with murder.
No, he's already been arrested on that pretense. He's not formally charged.
Not formally charged yet. But they quickly went to get him.
Y'all sure he didn't get charged?
He's not formally charged. That ain't been to a grand jury or anything.
I'm with my nephew, right? And you see this, right?
Right.
This is what I'm doing.
You got the door. You're getting the breeze.
So what grounds do you have to shoot me on?
None.
That's
the point.
So that's like, the point. Why? What? Now I want to get into the psychosis of the cop because what the fuck? What even made you sit here and draw your gun and draw down?
I would say this right here, and I don't know that area, right? I would say that's probably a predominantly black neighborhood.
I'm gonna disagree. I would say it was one of them. It's a pretty decent neighborhood.
No, even or, right? Even or. But I think before he got there, he already had that in his mindset. Something is afoot here, right? Something's going down. I'm going to be the one to solve it.
And this is what I thought, because he only was a cop for a year. So this is what I'm thinking. Being as though I think it was a pretty good neighborhood, this is why. The neighbor called for a welfare check.
That's a good neighbor.
Yeah, your neighbor.
Not intruder. Welfare check.
Bad
so when this cop,
the door opened.
Listen. So when this cop, so it's a good neighborhood to me. So when this cop hears welfare check, good neighborhood, and he walks up and the door open, his first thing was thinking like, oh, who's in this house? Not thinking like, oh, the owner is here and it's 1 a.m. and they could be just chilling.
So okay, I didn't know the time. So it was early in the morning.
Man, it was like
I don't know.
It was like one in the morning.
It
was like 1 a.m. 1 in the morning. It was at night. This is her playing online with that nephew, I believe.
I have trouble believing that the way that whole situation went down, that is any police institution across America, I doubt that that's their training. That's not their training.
It's not.
And that's why the chief said, hey, I went to fire him today, but he quit. He resigned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He resigned
Did he resign because I want to keep my commission?
No,
he probably got some counsel somewhere to say, yeah, go
but
ahead
I think
and
he
quit.
really, I think the guy resigned because he know what's coming.
Bro.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you're in the same state to where that other shit just.
When you got a neighbor, when you got the guy to say, I wish I never called. That's you gotta think, because now her life is on him.
Yeah, like damn.
And he only asked for a.
But I mean, his conscience.
He asked for a welfare. He asked for a welfare check.
Because he did what any good neighbor would do, essentially, right? I want my neighbor to look after my house if I'm gone. That could have been anybody. I could have been down the street. You know what I'm saying? So he don't know that, but he never thought that this cop would come in and have that particular mindset. Yeah. So I mean,
there's something wrong with this cat.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I think it was definitely something wrong with the cat.
It's Fort Worth.
Whether it just been his white supremacy just take over, because I mean, he could have just been, again, he just black, bad. You know, he could have been all of that, and. Something was off with it. I mean, black people or white people walk into churches and kill niggas. Like,
and I truly think
they got jobs too.
I truly think they did the arrest, man, because right now, man, that Fort Worth, Texas is hot, and they don't want no trouble. So they knew they had to act quick. They could not.
Chief was crying.
They could not take another. They could not take another hit to move slow. They had to react quick. Like they have to react quick.
And just to say what you just said, the chief was crying on there.
The chief was crying on
it. It doesn't matter because guess what? Bill Clinton was good at getting the people to empathize with him.
I'm
not. Because that's not my main focus. My main focus is. That was an example. But my main focus is it's something really going on in Texas. With the judicial system,
you saying it's systematic? That's the issue,
with
right?
The state, like, and it's been happening for years.
I mean, it's been like that in Texas.
Okay,
and Dallas is definitely one of those.
Wait, what? Okay, what was that? Emmett Till? What was Emmett Till drugged by? And was that?
That was in Mississippi.
That was in Mississippi. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but
there's been other stories about.
I mean, Kennedy was killed in Texas. You know, Dallas. We gotta think Dallas, man, has always been one of those strongholds of Texas and that supremacy of those clan powers and all them things. Dallas has always been
I didn't do well in history, but I mean, if you think back, Texas was like, nah, we're not joining. We had to, you know, Texas always
wanted to secede from the Union and
shit. Either direction you go, man, it take about 6 to 8 hours or longer to get out of Texas, man. It don't matter which way you go.
Because they stole a lot of Mexico.
Right, and I was talking. That's what I was gonna say. I was talking to a good friend of mine. Dex, shout out to Dex. And he actually just said that. He was like, you know, some parts of Missouri, from Mexico to New Mexico, Texas, and some parts of Missouri was part of Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So
that was all part of that Louisiana Purchase, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that's the crazy part. Like, yo, it's always been something bigger going on in America than what we see. But we only see what we see because we have been conditioned systematically and like as far as society, we're conditioned as a society to just accept things and let things go because this is what we used to. Like, oh man, that's cool. Well, shit, this happened. It ain't really affecting me. Fuck it, I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So we accept certain things, and I mean that's a true problem. That's a true problem in America today, especially amongst us. You know what I'm saying?
I think that is compounded by the fact that we don't move, man. I know people who have not left their home state or hometown or even home block.
Facts.
That's all they know. That is existence.
Facts.
They don't even understand that. Wait, this is. I mean, literally don't know, and it's crazy. And then you think about traveling the world. it's like, man, it brings it into perspective. You see how young the United States is.
You know what the crazy part is? When you say that, leaving blocks, leaving your own area, right? A lot of us wouldn't have left, but the military left, we learned different. It's crazy now because you see a lot of people on the social medias and all that. Oh, we leaving, but we going to Vegas. They think because they going to these vacation spots or something and going back home that they're leaving and getting culture.
They're getting culture.
You're not getting culture because you're leaving. You're going to vacation places.
Yeah.
That's not culture. If you're not really going to areas and I say doing tours or like going to learn, really get into something around. A lot of people
going
think
to something that you're not used to.
Yeah, a lot of people think, oh, we going to on vacation and we gonna get on jet skis and you can do that anywhere.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Like really,
go to Miami and get this culture.
Yeah, I'm going to Miami and I'm getting cultured. I'm going to Miami like
this culture, son.
You can't do that anywhere. I mean, I remember going to Qatar.
And you leaving Atlanta and you going to Miami. That's like leaving St. Robert's going to Lebanon.
That is a true.
No,
problem.
my friend, Lebanon.
St. Robert, but not with the S, the T, right?
Yep.
Something like that.
It's a true problem because man, like people just that closed-minded. When you just been in one place and you've never really experienced other locations and see how other people move, it really does censor your thinking. It makes your thinking so small and minute that. But what you got?
I'm with it. No, two things can be true, right? I always say that, right?
Uh-huh.
So that can't be the excuse, though. And I say that because we live in a time now. Like if it was fucking '67, I'm like, yeah, you know, he ain't been outside of shit, you know. Yeah, if it was the early '80s, he ain't been outside of his borough or whatever the case is, right? But you talking about 2019 with the world at your fingertips. Gone all the day. Remember the dudes used to come to grandmama's house and sell them encyclopedias and shit, and that's the only way you had to learn shit about culture.
That's like saying, yeah, you used to read books back in the
day. But
to get out of the game.
But no, that's what I'm saying though. Like I know.
I can't give you that.
Here's my argument. No, you got to give it to me because I'm about to bring it home. So check it. So check it. So the point is not that they're not going anywhere to get experience to get culture. Is that they're not going anywhere because they don't want to. They don't want to expand their mind mentally regardless. So I can read about any culture in the world right now. I can learn about any culture in the world and not necessarily have to go there. I either going to empathize with them, sympathize with them, or say, or find some value out of that particular culture. If I meet someone on my daily travels, great, awesome. I would love to speak Korean with you, right? Now, just because I don't have the money to go to Korea doesn't mean I don't empathize or sympathize or value that particular culture.
You didn't bring it home.
No, that is home, bro. That's clear.
I'm going to say double-edged sword.
Because you could have said this back in the day. Well, you could always open up a book and read about it.
You could have.
Right. But I got two things. First off, you can read about how Dr. Martin Luther King got assassinated.
Yep.
But until you stand and look up at the Lorraine Hotel, it's different. You can't experience that through
those books. It's a surreal moment.
But until you go to Memphis and walk down the streets of Memphis, until you go to some of these places, Boston.
But
I'm thinking some of the places like Kansas City.
But that's not the end all see all be all.
It's not the end all be all.
I never stood on that balcony. Do I empathize with what happened to Martin Luther King? You goddamn right.
Have you ever been in a museum?
You do because of the simple fact of where you're from. I would say that.
I'm just saying what he said.
But I got you. I'm actually just coming right behind him. But it's because of where you're from. That is a part of your history, and it's for you to know that. But you got to think the world is big, and the U.S. is big.
But that's my point, though. That's my point. We're talking about people who hadn't experienced shit, right? Who hadn't gone anywhere. What my argument is, they haven't gone anywhere and haven't experienced anything because they didn't want to.
Exactly.
True.
So
or they wasn't
or they didn't use the tools to the advantage that they have.
Can I please
to get that?
You can go on the internet. You can go on the internet and look some shit up.
CJ.
You can go on. I got you, and I'm with you. You can go on the internet and look some shit up and never even be there. But to actually
and still find value in it.
But
right?
This is the thing, to actually get the true experience and gain the true knowledge, because you've known firsthand. You actually have to be there.
No, you don't.
No, because you know what? Honestly,
does it help? Yes,
it does.
It does help.
Exactly.
But do I have to go?
But it changed.
No.
But the thing is, you can sit here and read all the books that you want and not change your way of thinking.
I'm giving you the edge of that, right? I'm giving both of y'all the edge of that argument. but you're not hearing what I'm saying, right?
No,
what I'm saying.
I hear what
you got it. Okay. That's what I'm giving you that. Yes.
Yeah,
but I'm saying two things can be true.
We've all heard of a smart dumb person, right? Or we all know book smart
dumb,
people
or country
that
dumb,
are just
or city slickers.
Or common sense.
There you go.
Right. We all, and I think that's what creates when you just read a book and don't experience anything. But that's not my point. What I really wanted to say was this is talk, not, kind of like what you're saying is why I wrote off Bill Cosby about 20 years ago. Because he started saying stuff like that. And what I'm saying is, brother, just because we can open up a book and yes, we can use the internet and try to experience these things and learn, why do we got to do all that? We got to be superstars.
You saying we? As in,
black
okay.
As a black man in the ghetto, who the typical guy who never left his block.
Okay.
As that guy, I got to be a superstar because what you're telling me is my whole existence. It doesn't mean anything. Everything I know is right here, and you're telling me that
I gotta go somewhere else to get that.
Right, and I think you do. And when you don't, this is all you know, right? This is all you know. You can be the greatest hustler in this world. That's all you know. It's this block.
You're absolutely right. Why do they call it a trap?
So I'm that average guy. To get out of that situation, I gotta be able to be a superstar. When if I was white and we vacationed and we went and saw the Grand Canyon and we vacation and we go see New York and I see the Statue of Liberty and just those little things. I'm just saying you're gonna get so much more through that.
And I'm
instead
saying
of being a superstar that didn't take advantage of his resources.
I got you.
What?
And I'll say it again for the 10th time because nobody listened to me.
We're listening.
Yes, right. If you have the resources to go do that, yes, right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying yes. Go do that because life is about what? Experiences.
Exactly.
We are all a combination of all of our experiences, right? So we agree that.
Say resources, man,
but I'm saying, but if I don't have that, you can't. I'm not necessarily narrow-minded because I can't go do that. I'm narrow-minded if I don't even matter to pick up a computer to even try to even see what else is out there.
My whole existence is blocked.
Yeah, but now that is what some people do. That's what some people do. And I'm saying, if your whole existence is your corner and you never try to get anything else out of it, then yeah.
You know what?
Anything else?
And this is my existence.
That's if you live in the globe.
Nobody speaks of nothing else. Nobody sees anything else.
If everybody in your block lives in that,
all you know.
If you all live in the globe,
aspirations are all right here.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Some people live like that.
You know what though? The crazy part is, because I'm from Philly, right? So we like in that 13-calorie center. But you believe it or not, I know a lot of cats that never even went and seen the Liberty Bell, Independence Hall,
because it's down the street,
and it's right there. It's right there.
I was gonna say that when you
don't go to shit that's around the corner.
I never been to the Muhammad Ali Museum, dog.
But you know what? The crazy part is,
so I mean,
but give you that right. I don't know people that even ever went to Atlantic City. At least then, right over the bridge. At least Atlantic City. Some cats don't even know that Trump had hotels and casinos in Atlantic City.
Oh yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, he had one in Indiana. But I
mean, so are we saying that those people aren't from Philly?
No. What I'm saying is
because they haven't gone and seen.
But why, how can you be? No. How can you be stuck to?
But that's
the ruins of your neighborhood.
No, you're making the point even better because
these are questions, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing though. Like you can be from one location and not experience everything in your city because you know what you tell yourself. I'll always be here. We didn't expect to be here. We didn't expect to move somewhere else.
So would you go back and go to the Muhammad Ali Museum
I plan on doing it. I plan on taking my wife back. And that's the thing. That's what's crazy. Like, I was sitting there in Kentucky, never even been there. Never been there.
Because I told my wife, like, yo, I got, like, when I was in school and I did this hotel restaurant, I did the tour guide stuff. So I'm like, yo, I really got to take you in. Like, I didn't even take the kids, but now I'm like, man, I should have took them. Because I'm one of them people, like, we done been home. Even when y'all was home, I didn't even take y'all to Independence Hall or the Liberty Bells or...
You expected to be there.
You know, like, now I'm like, man, yo, this is what I gotta show y'all that.
The founding.
So y'all can understand the
historical significance of
everything else.
Yeah.
Like as I told you, the first White House was really Independence Hall. We want to get into it. The White House wasn't in D.C. and all that, you know.
But you know what? That being said, is that like I had soldiers. You had soldiers take that immigration test, right? and I would help them study, right? I would look at the question that they asked. And I would ask another soldier born in America, like, hey, who did this?
And they wouldn't know.
And they wouldn't know. But and that goes to that same point that you're making.
Where you're from.
Because you didn't have to learn it because you're American. Birthright citizenship.
Yeah.
Why is it that other third, like London and any country that's not the U.S., why do they know more about U.S. culture than the actual U.S. citizens?
And they deep in their culture themselves, though.
They learned it. We didn't have to learn it.
We're not deep in our culture like that.
But then I also want to say it is it's some conditioning going on.
Well, you know, what's the day?
They
Tuesday?
Teaching us what we don't want to go.
The day Tuesday, then. Let me just say this, because all us probably
Taco Tuesday.
No, man, he did not discover America. He didn't discover something that was already discovered.
All of us was in school, right? When they taught us, Columbus discovered America. That was just yesterday, right? Now, you really don't want to have Columbus Day, but it's still a federal holiday. But now you got people who want to say it's Indigenous People Day.
I heard some states that changed it.
Yeah, they changed it like that. Yeah.
You know what it
The
is?
schools don't let out for Columbus no more. They let out just for like teacher.
But then we do
training.
Thanksgiving. Like,
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what it did.
right, you know what I'm saying? That's that.
What it did for them on Fort Leonard Wood, it gave all them soldiers that are fighting for our country a 4-day break.
When I was in the Army, I wasn't mad at none of them holidays.
Yeah, hey,
Run it back.
I didn't care.
Hey, it's funny though.
President's Day? Yeah.
Run it back.
Right.
Now I'm like, it's Obama Day.
Run that back.
What's crazy is, it's crazy because I was cutting the soldier up the other day, man. He said, man, I got a 4-day and everything, man. What you gonna do? I looked like, man, shit, I'm gonna be working. I said, this holiday don't affect me. I said, I gotta work for y'all. Get y'all ready for y'all 96s and y'all 4-day pass.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just what it is. But I mean, it's just one of them things that's socially accepted by the U.S.
But I think a lot of effort now is going into things like that, whether it be Confederate statues coming down, whether it be Columbus Day not being recognized. I mean, you still got some states don't recognize Martin Luther King's birthday. They celebrate, I think it was in Arizona, that they celebrate like a Confederate birthday, like Robert E. Lee birthday instead.
Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They
So
even on his birthday though, on some real.
Well, yeah, I mean, I
Go
get
ahead and finish
it's not.
what you're
Yeah, but no, be it as it may, it's his day federally, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you still gonna have states' rights. They can pick and choose they want. That's how people are exiting out Columbus Day and going into Indigenous Peoples Day.
So the retarded part is, this is what they did for Martin Luther King, right? They sat here, gave him a day that's not on his actual birthday, and then they gave him a street in every major city downtown. Everybody has a Muhammad Ali. I'm sorry, not a Muhammad Ali. A Martin Luther King road or drive or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, if you go to any major city, that's what you see. And that's kind of like remember the rumor about them changing the $20 bill and putting Harriet Tubman on there?
That wasn't a rumor. That was supposed to happen.
It was supposed to happen.
It was supposed to happen. It's the new Fed.
But what type of real reparation is that?
It's not reparations.
I mean, I'm saying, what type of?
We are probably one of the only industrialized countries that does not have like complete representation of its currency. Believe it or not. So no, I'm saying no. Like I read this somewhere.
Other currencies got just 8%.
But I'm saying, but you talk about like some countries got women on their money and things of that nature, or people who actually contributed to. Okay, like Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin was never a fucking president, right? He contributed to what? The founding of America, or helped bring society along. So the emphasis was, even with Harriet Tubman putting on the money, she contributed to the founding of this nation in a sense, right? Freeing black people, freeing slaves or whatever. That's part of our history. That was the whole movement, the whole push behind every citizen that voted to put Harriet Tubman on. So if we're only the ones that we spend this currency every day, it's not representing completely the whole history of America. You know what I'm saying? It really isn't. I mean, a lot of the currency is digital now, got it, but it isn't. You got money in your pocket, you got somebody else's face on it. But that's what that whole thing was for, you know what I mean? Right. That's what I'm talking about, that part. But
let's go to other countries and stuff like I'm saying. You have the queen or the king.
Yeah. I mean, like that.
Representation is just 8. You were saying that most countries have. I don't think that's true. Like if you go other places, it's like
They got different people on their shit.
No, they don't. They
Some
got
people
a
do.
person. Like,
not
Coming to America. All them bills had.
right.
That's
Coming to America, man. Zamunda got the king on it.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying,
No,
like, you may have a prime minister or somebody on their shit.
If you go back in
no, she's not, bro.
If you go back in the day,
the queen been running long
go back in the
time,
day,
though.
think about was it Susan B. Anthony on like $50 or something like that?
Or $1 or something.
Then you had Sacagawea.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember Sacagawea
on the gold. Was it the dollar? Am I tripping?
They did like a special mint or something.
Yeah, they did a mint.
Yeah.
So I mean, they done stuff like this in the past, bro.
Right.
It's like, come on.
But then they decided Trump said
like JFK was on $50 for a minute.
He
right?
was that, and that one worth money, I think.
Exactly. Like, man, I remember stealing shit out of my sister's Smurf.
I remember stealing
my
shit
sister
out
had a
of my
little
own
Smurf
shit.
piggy bank. I used to take that shit out.
And then you got fucking Harry Tubman. Trump say no to the no. He didn't want to nix that. He nixed.
I think it was in office when that
It was.
I remember hearing that rule.
He nixed it. He said no.
You know
No,
what my biggest fear is? Because if you look at the $100 bill now, they call them blue faces and shit. If you look at the $100 bill, it is not that far off from the euro.
Oh yeah.
And it's that right there, like that right there kind of scares me because maybe it's we might be losing our main power and shit be sliding to the euro, and our currency might not be meaning shit because we're in so much debt.
If our currency go away, really, they say it. That's how they play it. But if our currency go away, man, I think the whole world will collapse. That's just
when you say go away,
and that's the catch. We the only people that's in that much debt, and we still strive. If America fold, everything else fold. Everybody else fold.
Everything though, bro.
What countries? What countries? I mean,
China,
Saudi,
Europe,
they
all them Middle East countries. Like, man, these some rich.
They
Every
rich.
day I convert to the euro. We're behind.
Yeah,
you know that, right? I was say like you.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That they're rich,
it's
but
scary, though.
It's something about our side of this world that is needed. Man,
I give you that. I mean, I still think
if we lose what the actual dollar means, and you know what I'm saying? If we lose,
because if you want to get technical, we done lost world dominance.
I beg to differ. I still think that
I think so, man.
America got clout, point blank, period.
I think so, man.
You know, whether I think regardless of who's
Putin
the fucking president, I think that. And Russia like the size of Texas.
Hey, don't matter. Russia the size of Texas, but we had the Cold War with them. We ain't want to go to war with them.
I mean, because
all of us remember that as kids, right?
But I think that's diplomacy working, brother. Bless you. That's diplomacy working, man. But I think the dollar, it would take a lot
for the dollar to collapse.
For the dollar not to be worth the dollar, like it would take a fucking man. Like I'm talking about, there are fires burning completely across the world before the U.S. currency is not worth its weight. Like, and I don't ever see that happening personally. Not in our lifetimes.
Not in our lifetime. I'm just saying it's scary.
Yeah.
How
he said long
things
term.
Are transitioning and changing. Like I can remember.
I troubleshoot everything, so I'm like trying to think of how could.
I can remember when I was in Afghanistan. Like we would have to guide the LNs in, so they would come in and do their job, so they would make money.
LN,
so local national.
Man,
so $5, right, would feed their whole family for a month. But guess what they had to do? Once they went back outside that gate or whatever they did, they had to give back until the cartel.
Right.
They had to pay the cartel certain stuff.
They had to pay the
bill. But the thing is, $4 was $10 of their money, the Afghan dollar. Yeah. So that's pretty big.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That was like thousands, Mo. You tripping?
No.
It's like it's like nothing. Like
$5,
$10 American dollars
of our money.
20,000.
It was like the dinar. It was like the dinar. The dinar. Like the dinar drop.
When I was in Bagram, I'm trying to tell you, $1 of our money, you can go ahead and say it was $10, $15.
What year is this? What year we start?
Okay, now
I might be arguing something else.
You talking about how they say
$15 maybe 15,000.
It's like the dinar to the dollar.
No, you thinking euros, and I'm not talking about euros. I'm talking about
because the dinar went away in Iraq. When we got there, man, that dinar did.
Of course, this was 06, 07.
Yeah, I was a little bit before that, but that. I was close. I was like 02. I said a little years before that.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, I think I'm just misinterpreting. You talking about the value of it. I'm talking about like what they call it.
His combat stripes on that.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I mean? He trying to put his combat stripe on that. Yeah, I felt that right
Honor
there.
glory to the tippy top.
I felt that combat stripe right there, man.
Leave it alone.
But no, it ain't even that. Like, I'm just saying, like, man, it's crazy. Like, yeah, our currency right now is winning.
Yeah.
But is it though?
That's the question I asked.
No, the euro is
the
more.
Euro topping?
Exactly.
The euro is more universal right now.
But I mean, if you honestly think about it, though, you figure that with our economy doing what it's doing right now, it's progressing. It has been progressing for not these last 18 months that some people lead you to believe.
They've been doing this since Obama went in office.
It's been turning around. I ain't want to say that on the podcast because some people stop. They don't know
the
shit.
Trump supporter of the group.
It's genuine talks,
You already
man.
the Trump supporter. Go ahead.
Yeah,
it's genuine talks, man.
Right, you get that label. You're gonna have one.
This is what's happening, man, in the barbershop.
We give everybody everything. Let's get a socialist in that company.
My only point was, if we actually pay attention to the $100 bill, the new $100 bill, it is damn near
it looks like
so close as a euro, and that kind of like me just being a weird thinker.
You think of some new world order, one United currency shit?
Wow, this shit's crazy. Like this looks like a euro. But anybody else that hasn't been overseas, or
that's somebody that think outside the box, though, man.
And that's I'm a weird thinker. But I'm just saying, like anybody else, they'll be like, man, these new $100 bills. Let me get one of them blue face.
Blue face, baby.
But it ain't even. But that ain't even the case. My thing is, I look at it, and I'm like, damn, this shit almost look like a euro.
I'm definitely.
What the fuck's really going on in the world? You feel me? So I question shit like that.
I question the world. I question all that. So I'm out of box thing. I would say that, man. Religion ain't big on that neither. So I know it is the out of box thinking.
Religion.
You know, we be tackling a lot of deep shit in here, man.
We go light.
I don't know.
Do we ever go light?
We never go light. We start light. We always start light.
Always dark.
You know the catch is though, man. I think it's the crazy part is because in barbershops you usually get the jokey playing.
Yeah.
So what we do is really
we deep dive on some
thorough
because
it's what you won't think, what you won't figure.
Y'all gotta refer back to what I said in the first episode. I don't know no other way to go.
I don't think that we go deep and dark. We just
I mean dark, but I'm saying like
we tackle those issues and we talk about things that we might go home.
Most people don't think we talk about.
Yeah. So.
But the thing is,
and to have a group that you can have different perspectives on.
But people enjoy it. Like I've actually got some feedback, and people actually enjoy it, man, because the society we live in nowadays, people want to actually look in and see what. Let me see their view. They want to see that. So. I mean, we gotta keep it.
No, I like it. I just started thinking like, damn, we could tackle fucking. We went from fucking football to U.S. currency. Like,
we do that, and you
keep
know
up,
what? It's genuine. It's genuine talk.
It's just talk.
Yeah.
It's talk, man.
I can dig it, man. So that being said, right? So right now, what's real heavy in the news, right? Our pullout of Syria. Since we're talking about currency, and we're talking about, I guess geopolitics, if it were. Right. All right. So, do you feel that we should have pulled back out of Syria?
Can I say?
And left our allies, the Kurds, out there?
I want to say all this. Here's the thing. We don't know. Don't nobody in this room know if we should have pulled out of Syria.
Okay.
But I will say this.
Yes, sir.
We've been in Syria a long time.
Yes, sir.
George Bush didn't pull out of Syria.
Yes, sir.
Obama didn't pull out of Syria.
Yes, sir.
Bill Clinton didn't pull out of Syria.
Keep going.
Probably shouldn't have pulled the fuck out of Syria. Excuse my language. But I don't know.
I will say this.
I will say that definitely the president did what he wanted to do.
I will say this. you know, we all vets in the room. You know.
That's why I brought the question.
Combat veteran.
So what I will say is,
bring the war. Go ahead.
You know, from my aspects, from how I look at things, a lot of places we shouldn't even go into until it's like a relationship. You don't want to go into it until you conquer the next one, right? We still we haven't conquered Afghan. We never conquered that. We never conquered Iraq. We only can stretch so far.
We ain't never conquered Germany, but we still
never conquered Vietnam.
What?
But even with saying them places, but this, when you talk about the Syrians, the Iraqs, that side of the globe, it's a lot different. It's a lot different to any other place we didn't really.
I don't understand why we're in Syria.
ISIS. We went to fight ISIS, remember?
In Syria.
I'm talking about recently.
It's crazy because
what's our recent justification for being there?
It's like we're attacking. I don't want to say the religion, but it's like we fighting against a religion and another cause,
right.
and that's what makes it hard. Because you get the Muslim people
I just think they got very poor infrastructure. And it lends itself to a lot of warfare. Could you imagine a war breaking out?
That's what you breaking it down
I'm bullshit.
I'm
bullshit. I'm saying they got a lot of space. There's a lot of dirt over there. You can't blow up a lot of shit. So fuck it.
It's most definitely a religious war that they've been fighting for years, and this is we're dealing with people that have been at war. People that grew up in war, and that's all they know.
That's all they know.
So, even still, like, I mean, I can remember doing humanitarian missions in Afghanistan, and I was still questioning, but like, man, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, they can handle themselves. Like, we don't really need to be here. But, man. That's why I say it's a bigger picture behind the scenes.
Could y'all imagine living that life?
It's a bigger picture behind the scenes. And we don't always we don't see that. You know, then the news spoon feeds us and gives us the propaganda that they give us. And then what's crazy is I can remember being over there and calling back the few times that I called back to talk to my family, and they was like, yo, is everything going on? We just seen this, woo, 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 woo. And, you know, it just got blown up and woo, woo. I'm like,
for real? What happened?
Turn the TV off.
Yo, turn that off, because a lot of that's propaganda. I'm not sitting there saying that shit ain't pop off and I ain't go through shit, but
it's a war.
A lot of shit, they spoon feed America. So, especially when that whole surge happened, it was mad soldiers getting knocked off and getting killed, but then they only would put out certain shit.
So you think it's
that
deeper?
Shit,
it's deeper?
Man, there ain't no way to. Hey, I don't know no other
way to go. Go back to your original that you was making about having second thoughts. You know, the 06 Afghanistan was humanitarian. The 2001 Afghanistan was war. So you think you having second thoughts? Imagine being there when the time when this was right after, you know what I'm saying? So that wasn't no humanitarian. I was sitting there thinking like,
it wasn't no hearts and minds.
Because we over there blowing.
03, wasn't no hearts and minds.
That's at the beginning. That was at the beginning. Yeah. No, I'm not sitting here saying that was fully what I did. Like, we ran the prison over.
No, I wasn't taking no shots. I was saying.
No, I know you weren't taking no shots. No disrespect. But it was just, I'm just saying, like, it became more political because guess what? ICRC stayed the fuck over there. You know what I'm saying? So we also, and this, you gotta think, I'm also after that whole Gitmo shit.
Yeah.
Remember the shit in Gitmo?
See, we
was running the B-tip over there.
I don't know Afghanistan, you know what I'm saying? I'm Iraq.
Yeah, I never did Iraq.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Iraq, you know what I mean? 37 Cav, that first drive through them 12 days, I'm there. I know that Saddam Palace taking over there, like I know that. That's a whole nother.
The niggas from the 90s would tell you something else about
it. So
you know that.
So it becomes a whole nother.
Each person's experience is different, man. You know what I'm saying?
It becomes a whole nother ball game. But you know, like you say, they lived that. They grew up with that.
And where the time at, brother? So we're going to this on a very light note.
We grew up on a different note. Yeah. Our street life is different from. We had war too. They had war of their life. You know, and matter of fact, I wanted to ask y'all about.
One would argue that
728.
Did y'all know about this? Y'all heard about this Alabama kidnapping the kid Cupcake?
You know what? I just
hey,
put it
man,
up on my
hey, all right. I'm just saying, man. You know,
like a 3-year-old girl, right?
Man, just look at these. Listen,
so
hey,
happened?
just looking at these videos. Hey, man, you got a dad up there, man. He got goals in his mouth, man. They got him on 13-minute, 12, 14-minute videos on the news talking about some, man, I'll pay anything, man. I'll do anything, you know. I know it's something in these projects, man. Yeah, the mom, you know, got my daughter over here in the projects. I'm just saying, man.
So like, are you saying that? And I'm trying to follow. Like you saying there's an inside, like some inside
listen,
shit.
Man,
you feel like he's a dope boy and he got.
Yeah, when you get on TV and you saying I pay anything, and you looking like you ain't got nothing.
He's a dope boy.
My daughter know all the cars I got. She don't just go to anybody's car, and her mom is you know, in the mom cousin house, you know, is in and out traffic, and I don't even be in these projects, and you know. And
I haven't seen this. I've seen the article, but I haven't seen the file.
Y'all gotta look in that.
Yeah.
I'm saying y'all looking at that, and that's something we can get into. You know, man. I'm just saying, man. You know, she 3 years old. She don't know her name. Her name Cupcake, so she don't know her real name. Yeah, y'all got to get deep into it, man.
That's bad.
Get deep. Hey, listen.
I blame that on the parents.
Get deep into it, man. That's just something
I'm gonna have to deep dive on that one.
You
know, it's funny you said it because I literally, and I was scrolling just now and I seen them pop up, and they arrested 2 people. Yeah, but they said unrelated charges, so I don't know what it is, man. They're gonna deep dive on that, man. I hope that baby all right.
You know how that Alabama shit go, man. So
roll tide.
So bro, don't put that shit on the side when this shit. Don't do us like that now. Easy, player boy.
Wolverine over here though.
No doubt.
Man.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be
yeah.
So, we're gonna end this one kind of. We're gonna end this one kind of.
Let me get on you. There
y'all married, right?
Yeah, man.
Everybody married.
Yeah.
I just dropped off my wife and baby on a flight.
Okay.
3 days.
Let's get into some
4 days.
Shit.
I ain't dropped mine off.
Let's get into it.
I'm taking bachelor status.
I need this.
Don't take bachelor status.
You know it's recording, right?
Right.
Okay.
This is
for all the married men.
This is what I tell you.
Do I just go out and be wild?
No.
Hell no.
This is what I tell you.
I'm not talking about women stuff like that. I'm faithful man. I'm talking about I go to the bar and I go shoot food tonight.
I get what you're saying.
Right, yeah. Drink. You know what I mean?
You can drink a little bit.
You can woosah.
I would say don't use the word bachelor. But when I say use like you know how moms when they get rid of the kids and the husband they be like, oh, you know, use the words, use something like, you know, I got daddy time.
A mancation.
I got a mancation.
I'm
on mancation.
Good.
When mama come home, the house gonna smell good. It's gonna look good, but I ain't gonna do no dishes the whole time she's
I'm gonna wash it the day before she get back.
Everything she didn't like, I'm gonna do it in the house. And you know what? When she get back, she ain't gonna be able to tell.
Hey, this is the crazy part, right? You got applicable amount of time, right? I'm not gonna state how much time you got, but you got an applicable amount of time, right? Man, you'll fuck around and not do absolutely nothing.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Because guess what? You're gonna be like, damn.
Balls on video games.
The peace in the house, man, is gonna get you by like
that shit get lonely quick though.
But you know what the catch is though? By you even saying that, you know what y'all really know what the catch is? That means we have matured. We have grown. We have actually really became those men that we really kind of talked about we wanted to be and be better and not do. Because when you get to that note, you know what you saying to yourself? Damn, I miss the family.
Yeah.
Damn, like you know, and that's when you know you done made another step.
Yeah,
like damn.
You done came through.
You moved up.
Every
time I go somewhere without my family, I'm like,
milestone.
Man, my wife can go up the street to an appointment with my baby, and I'm like, I want to see all right.
Yeah,
yeah.
You realize you done made that.
Yeah.
That
It be like that.
Because you gonna miss baby girl, then you miss my. So you know what? You realize like, damn, I'm the guy that I'm kind of there where I say I wanted to be at. You know what I mean? So yeah, you get your mancation, but that mancation is like, yeah.
Man, pull some OG shit, jump on a red eye, shoot down there real quick, just for the weekend. Boom, come back.
I ain't mean it. You know what?
Man,
Pull up on it.
Man, you talking about making the world, bro?
Pull up
on it. Boy, you be.
Pull up on it. Yeah. Oh, you be the man. You be right
My
there.
baby love me. My baby love me.
Bring it up.
Bring it up.
I can pull
Man,
up.
look.
Bring it up. Hey, that's a
Man,
that's a.
Pull
I'm
up,
gonna
bro.
bring it up, but I'm not.
Take you
gonna
about
do
a day or two.
$200 to shoot down there real quick.
Shoot out there.
I had a hope, but I'm just saying, just because you think it in your head does not mean that it's gonna work out that way.
But if you do it that way,
man, look,
What's that?
I
Hey,
ain't
baby.
saying that it might not work.
Baby, I just want to surprise you,
But, I
but you
mean,
know I love
some-
and I'm missing you over here. Just spend a weekend with you.
Somebody good told me. He said, "Well, you can buy as many gifts as you want, but that shit gets asinine after a while.
True.
It's about the memories you
memories.
create,
Mm.
and you know what I'm saying. And I call myself doing something. I ain't gonna say too much. I call myself doing something, and I'm waiting too long for the fucking punchline.
but you know what though, the memory's gonna be and are fucking outstanding.
Exactly.
And that's why I can't even. You know what? You take a day or two, cause you know when they coming back. Man, slide up, like literally, slide up, like fucking game up with that.
man, for real.
That's something out of you, your ordinary. You never really probably
I'm
done.
not gonna do it. We share locations.
Then
As soon
when-
as she couldn't reach me for a few minutes, she gonna look around.
No,
Yeah,
but that's the
when-
whole
Turn your phone off.
Turn
You
the
in the
phone
face.
off.
Yeah, she won't know where I'm at, but she
What?
just
Your
gonna.
phone.
But that's even better, cause what you,
You
How am I gonna
shouldn't have been an iPhone.
I'm gonna think about this thing.
cause look, you got that.
Android all day.
When it go, you already know. You know, you know where to find them. How to really view.
Right. No.
She went home to family?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Close
Yeah,
family.
you know how.
friend.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
And
gotta-
you can even hit them up and had them.
Yeah.
They put
Yeah, I
them
can
them-
in.
put them
on
in.
it. Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely go that
Hey,
way.
listen, man.
Don't
That's
do
heavy.
it, because you know what? Because you know sometimes we got to have our time too. And
But
you
I
know,
was-
it's
But
like-
hold on, but you made it seem like he had an extended period of time. That's why I was.
They come back. I got days.
he got days. That's
Saturday.
it.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
No,
weeks.
no.
Oh hell, no! It been
Nah.
different
He got
conversations.
days.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you
Okay.
know, look, man, look.
Even with days,
Mine
even with
with
days,
the
is
Hawaii, nigga, I was lost. What the fuck is
you know
going
the catch
on?
with days though, cause they right there.
Yeah. Okay. So in my head, when he said that, when he said you got time, I'm like,
Yeah, I just
thinking.
I didn't want to say.
My
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
hey, you know some people, you know, man,
But yeah, man. Shit.
hey, that you know what, man, women is that roll the dice. You love me today, hate me tomorrow.
Facts, but
But we love him, though, don't we?
But we love them.
Also,
man.
when you
love
do
it.
have that opportunity to just kick it and chill out, and rather you want to go in and have a drink and shoot pool and relax, take that shit because it's therapeutic, just as this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
You know what I'm
do
saying?
something, man.
This is,
You know me. I don't go out much at all.
Hey, I don't go out
And
unless I'm with my
if
chick.
I'm stepping out, it's like, ooh.
Hey, I don't go out unless I'm with my.
Hey, you see how you try
Hey,
to-
TJ, true that is true. I don't go out unless I'm with my chick. You know what I mean?
Hey,
But
ain't nothing wrong with
I
it.
do that. I do that because
Cause you down there 50.
I'm not, I ain't that old. But I have a history and time of doing things.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me to change and be different,
You at a different point.
I'm at a
than
different point now, yo. So I want to do something so much different, man, and that's why I do it like that now. So
So, man, but
That's what's up, man.
That's
Hey,
pretty
but
cool.
like I said, the fact that we having this conversation, like men,
like man,
surprising your wife or not, like men, that's man shit.
Right.
You know, young cats be like, I'm not gonna
I
right.
ain't tricking.
Ah,
Shit, I ain't finna do nothing.
even though we might talk a little, I might,
My old ass go home, go to sleep.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, but you know what that mean at the end of the day? Yo,
Black man don't cheat.
Black man
you know
don't
what that mean?
cheat.
You be like, hold up, I'm about to go ahead and kiss ass right there.
Hey man, so what's this? You made that good ass chicken tonight, man.
Fire.
What is it? What's it called, man?
That's that K&M chicken, man.
K&M chicken, man. Why don't you get on, give them close up one time about
Shout out.
how succulent that mother look, cause that shit.
Oh man, you know that.
Hey man, you gotta give him a little sample or something.
I'm on the
Goddamn.
wrong cam.
Give him a zoom in, coach.
I'm on the
Give him a zoom
wrong
in.
cam, bro. Hold on.
Put it up, man. I had the hot sauce ready, but ain't no. Hey,
Don't worry about it.
when you eat chicken and you don't need nothing to put on it, you know it got flavor.
I gotta eat that shit off screen because I eat too much.
As a K&M chicken, you know, it's genuine talks, you know.
K&M. We got TJ.
TJ.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
You know,
All day.
we got E-Money Productions.
You already know
what
the
I'm
music
saying?
boy fights,
E-Money.
man. You know what I'm
E-Money Productions.
I'm learning from
He's a hell of a
TJ.
fisher.
Fikes and Fikes Fishing, you heard me?
Calling me a mouth right fishing. Holla at your boy.
There you go.
Instagram, mouth right fishing.
I said
Mouth
Fikes and
right
Fikes
fishing.
Fishing.
So guess what? If you ain't catching fish, you ain't holding your mouth right,
That's
sir. Just say. That's what grandma say.
Hey.
You ain't catching no fish, you ain't holding your mouth right.
Jay Snook the Barber, Genuine Cuts,
Genuine
Talks, all that good stuff on Instagram, Facebook. Google me and check my website out, www.genuinecuts.org. That's what it is. But hey, I gotta hit him with it. YouTube cut the check, baby.